Yuri, welcome in, welcome in. Over there. Little Caesar, welcome, welcome. Dory. All the usual suspects. Phoenix, welcome in, welcome in. Who else is in the house here? Hudson Hawk, Marcus, Little Caesar, Liquid, Tier, and Pagla. Alright, let's get the bonus code started, because I forgot to do that yesterday. Alright. So I added some disclaimers to the website.
They're here.
So in the portal and the other spots, it says individual codes awarded can be expired before the next stream. This is due to the limited number of Gleam.io codes that can be active at the same time. Going forward, if the individual codes are expired, I will wipe them out on the website as well. You are strongly encouraged to input your Gleam.io codes before any upcoming stream. I usually generate new codes before the stream if I'm running low. So, you know, this hasn't been that big of a problem because normally I don't stream long hours except for on the weekends. And so, you know, on the weekdays it may be 3-4 hours. And so I can go 2-3 streams and not need some more codes. But with me being on vacation and been playing a lot, the codes have been going fast and furious. And so I've been having to generate some new ones. I might try to see how much I can get away with. I mean, it's either that or I slow it down and not generate as many codes. So long story short, if you get an individual code, it's strongly encouraged to not wait to put that into Gleam.io. Supposedly there's a fix for the freight elevators coming in. I don't know if they've rolled it out already. Let's see, where's that post at? Where's that post? Star Citizen, devs. Oh, you know what? I need to link what I'm wearing. Hold on. What am I wearing? That is here. And that is this. That's what I'm wearing today. And then I need to get a tiny URL version of this. I need to automate this part too. Just have a drop down that selects what I'm wearing or something from the products. Alright, let's copy that. We got a tiny URL now. And then let's update our StreamerBot variable. I want to look at the StreamerBot stuff anyway, make sure all the times are good. Let's see here, wearing. Alright, that's fixed. Are the codes generated as soon as you win or when someone actually logs on? No, they're generated when you get they're generated before the stream. The codes are all pre-generated. Gleam.io only lets you have so many active at a time. So, you know, I have 100 of this type, 100 of another one, whatever. And then when my list starts getting low, I go and I generate more. And that means I have to update Gleam.io with my new list, which means the old codes get knocked off. Alright, so that's that. Got that taken care of. It's not the weekends. I'll show you. We gotta do our timers. So we're going to put this back. We've been running this a lot more. So we're gonna put this back. There we go. And join the verse or the raffles, merchandise. Okay. Those look good. So this guy put this big long post. Basically, long story short, there's some cases where people are putting stuff but then not bringing it up for whatever reason, and that's increasing the count of stuff on the freight elevator. But they don't have spaghetti code. And long story short, you can fix this by selecting a bunch of stuff and deselecting it. And the developer said, "Hey, Shugo, Invest, welcome in." The developer said they are working on building a 4.2 live hotfix that should solve the stack containers issues that you're experiencing. So we'll see. Like, are they fixing them so they don't have the bogus containers on there? Or are they fixing the workaround for fixing the bogus containers? That's not spaghetti code. Spaghetti code striking again. And, you know, and I wanted to talk about that. So there's a difference between a code. You can have a defect. People write defects all the time. It doesn't mean you have a spaghetti code. And you can have a large complex. In fact, I would say the larger the complex system, the more code you have, the more likely you have sections of spaghetti code. Nobody doesn't not have spaghetti code. It's hard to have perfect code. So let's say you have subsystem A. Some system set of code. Let's call this A. Yeah, let's just make this big. All right. And then you got subsystem B. Hey, Cyclops. Yeah, subsystem B. And subsystem A needs to call B. All right, and when he calls B, he gives them some two parameters, parameter alpha and beta. Okay, and B goes and does 1, 2, and 3 tests. But to do 1, 2, and 3 tasks, he needs another piece of information C that never was passed in. This is a well-defined interface. It's a well-defined interface. So that, hey, I'm writing my function B, you're going to give me A and B. And that's the only dependency. It's the only dependency, right? And so I can change how my code works of B and A independent of each other. As long as A gives it A and B, and let's say here, let's say this returns some variable data Z. As long as I give it A and B, and he always returns C, or Z, it's fine. But the things he has to do, he needs more than A and B. And so there's some data system over here, whether it's a database or an in-memory database or the streamed XML structure. And A is the owner of that. A owns this, maintains it, does stuff to it. And then what happens is the program is trying to get his shit done. And he goes, man, I need another bit of information, C. And A doesn't have time to give me C. So I'm going to go sneak over here. I'm going to go sneak over here. And I'm going to go grab me C. And then A later on in the future, assuming the only interface is A and B, goes, I need to dig around with my structure and I'm going to remove C and I'm going to create a new variable D or something that has a little bit more robust information. And then this guy breaks. Because there wasn't a communication that there was this dependency in there. That's a certain type of spaghetti code. It's all kinds of things doing more than it needs to do or something. And I'm very simplifying this. A lot of times it's I'm doing tasks 1, 2, and 3, but I'm also end up doing tasks 4 and 5 independent of that, and then other people were relying upon it later on. Like the more likely scenario is I call A calls B. He's supposed to only do 1, 2, and 3. He does 4 and 5 that also sets variable C, and then there's another set of code F that's reading the variable C. It's like, oh, the C data is already there. Let me go ahead and use that, and then somebody cleans this up, not knowing that's a dependency. That's spaghetti code. You have well-defined interfaces. You have well-defined return variables, and you can then change your code knowing what the definition is. But when there's behind-the-scenes shit happening that people aren't aware of, or things are doing more than they're supposed to, or things didn't have everything he needed, so he wrote some hacks to do some stuff to get done what he needed to do, well, that's spaghetti code. And there's no fucking way, with probably the millions of lines of code they have, they don't have any spaghetti code. I think they treat this as they don't have a well-defined architecture and interfaces. They absolutely have well-defined architecture and interfaces. But even within A, they can write spaghetti code. Like within this system here, they can write spaghetti code and dependencies and things that it shouldn't be doing. Which is how you get this stuff that breaks all the time. And then the other issue is I know they have a data replication, data integrity issue. So if B is supposed to ensure that some data set, and by the time it makes it to A, that data is not set because it got lost, because it didn't come across the server boundary, it didn't get down to the client side in time, then it can manifest itself in some ugly bug too. But this thing here, this is just probably coding, and again, it's probably around with well-defined interfaces, and then somebody didn't have an interface that he needed to do, so he started hacking shit together. Or this is just sloppy code and not cleaning up the stuff he's supposed to clean up. Not doing proper QA. I bet you anything, their own developers are supposed to do their own QA, and they don't have a robust QA department. Let the developers QA it. And then, the developers, here's the thing. A developer would test and code what he can think of. If he thought of it, he would have coded for it. That's the whole reason you get somebody else to test it, so that they can come over the scenarios they aren't thinking of. Don't have spaghetti code. Bullshit. That's thinking your shit don't stink. Anybody with decent sized coding base absolutely has spaghetti code. And if you think you don't, then that's already a problem. That's already a problem. It's that conceited attitude that your code is perfect that gets you this shitty ass code that's coming out. You got to know that it's hard to write good code. It's hard to write well-defined systems and interfaces. It's very difficult, if not damn near impossible. It's why you iterate over it rapidly. Don't have spaghetti code. Lying motherfucker. I don't think he's lying. I think they just think their code's perfect. Yeah, we'll just add that when we're in beta. I think it's just I know these developers, they just think they don't write bad code at all. They think of everything. Yeah, exactly. The older the code base, you're almost for sure got these unknown dependencies that nobody understands. There's probably a line of code that goes, this always has to be 5. If you change this variable to 5, every freight elevator breaks. Please don't change this variable to anything other than 5. And then someone comes along and goes, well, this doesn't do anything, and he deletes it. Let's see what we got here. 360. 555, 207, 382, 589, 382. So this, I'm liking the 207. Dr. Metropolis. Ah, you must be having a server that's going down or maybe getting hot fixed. Ah, that's some bullshit. What was that? 359 isn't bad. We haven't managed to try the same thing. We need a product like this, but it needs to work in a safety relevant context. Just add a chip that does the safety stuff or something. Let's kick a raffle off. Hey, Jedi. Don't have spaghetti code. What a conceited statement. So, I did enough of the missions that they finally blew up my Idris M, so I had to pull the Idris P. It was funny though, every time I went to the captain's quarters, if I went to the main captain's quarters on this side, my dead body was still there. But I had to claim the Idris P this morning. I did 2 or 3 missions, I think, this morning. Worked fine. It's just you do enough of these missions without claiming it, and they do get to it eventually. And so you got to get another one. So where are we at? 23 minutes in. We'll start it from when we get the mission. And I don't know what happened. My spreadsheet reverted back a lot of changes. I'm so mad. So let's do 23 minutes in. And where are we at in terms of cargo? Journal. We have 1128. That's our base. Alright, see if we can get a mission here. Crusader. 127. There he is. Accept. Alright, very good. Oops. Damn it. Keep pushing the wrong buttons. There we go. 32 gigamamas. What did I do? Crusader Industries. Jesus. Offers. Person. They're not going to have it. Damn it.
Just to see the ping you're pulling out the contract. I don't really know.
Most likely they have an amazing QA department. That autosave feature is dangerous. No, there's something with the OneDrive syncing up. The autosave is fine. What if sabotaging things like elevators so that we stay online longer and gather in one place where they can check something? They can always apologize. Person 127. There he is. Grab. Track. Maps. Go to location. And route. I mean, I don't know. Who do you mean sabotaging? The developers aren't sabotaging elevators. We got plenty of people sabotaging elevators. They don't need the devs to do it. After I get done and bring the spreadsheet up, I'm gonna bring the recovery file up. There should be a recovery file. Although I don't like the autosave feature myself, I usually save versions myself. I mean, if there's someone competent to tell you this stuff doesn't do what you think it does, do not mess with it. It's already a start, so you don't create more problems on an already buggy, sloppy system. And I'm not saying that it exists, but you know, I've seen comments like that. It's like, I don't know what this does. If you change it, all kind of hell breaks loose. Don't change it. And it's because of those weird independencies you don't realize. Alright, let's get our shields back up. Let's see what we're tracking down here. I'm not close enough. Oh, looks like we got an M2. Yeah, I had all kinds of stats in my other one. We'll bring up the recovery drive. I just didn't want to stop going live before I search for it. I really fucking hate these asteroids. Four kilometers out. Let's do everything with public global variables. It'll be fine. You know what? At least public global variables would be a well-defined interface. Nah, you don't want multiple people manipulating things. I mean, you want well-defined interfaces. I give you A and B, you return C. Don't fuck with some other shit. But it's when functions end up doing more than they're supposed to do, or they manipulate some data somewhere else they aren't supposed to. And one thing that's really hard to tell is they definitely have a data integrity issue throughout, pervasive. Alright, that looks good. Alright, let's open all doors. Let's get out of here. Had a few GoTos in there and you're good. Hey, back in my day when we were on the Commodore 64 and we were writing BASIC, man, go-to. Go-tos. Those were the things. Go-to statements. Oh, we got a docking collar. Whee! Okay, Granddad. Hey, Doctor. Dr. Detroit. I can't see shit. There we go. Got some lights on. Where's our thing? Where are we at? There's ramp access. Oh, shit. Stop. Don't need you. What are you doing? Run in. Shit, what's going on? Go up. If I finish Hurston, then I think we'll do the Polaris method. Or if the Idris ends up blowing up, we'll see how we can do it the Polaris method. Alright, let's get out of Dodge. Next time you get the Hercules, take the elevator. They don't start shooting you until you get off the elevator. That's not true. As soon as you go in the Hercules, they start shooting you. That's not, as soon as you're in, as soon as gravity takes a hold of you, you're in the vehicle, they start shooting you. You just might be experiencing some weird timing thing. As soon as the gravity takes hold, you're in the system. No, I don't doubt you. It's what you notice. Do a test run and just stand there and then back by the cargo. In fact, I have a video where they blew me up. Just standing there taking the cargo. When I was inside and they blew me up, remember? I know not the cargo, but I'm just saying I was just standing there and they blew me up. Let's see here, F2. Yeah, but then the elevator's slow. Elevator's slow, man. I am not taking the elevator. Elevator's slow. I don't have problems taking the M2. I really don't. Elevator's too slow. Punch it, Chewie. Hey, Doc. Is the Perseus in game yet? No, but rumors are, the Doctor 85, that they might release it in IA this year. Well, I don't got a capital ship taking some of the heat off of me. No, what I'm saying, Jedi, I don't think that's any faster. I mean, I might be wrong, but the elevators are slow. But of course they're not going to start shooting you. In that case, if you're taking the elevator from the outside, yeah, they're not going to shoot you until you go in the elevator. That's basically, they're not going to shoot you until you get in the vehicle. Oh shit. So that I agree with. They're not going to shoot you until you get an elevator. I just don't think the elevators are any faster. The elevator does take you right to the flight deck. That's true. That is true. What did I hit? What the fuck? What did I hit? What the fuck did I hit? Didn't I get a hanger? Now I'm in a queue. I could have swore it said I had a hanger. Oh well. What did I fucking hit? I went nowhere near that. Did I hit like a turret floating in the air? I hit that. Hit that damn turret, I think. I mean, it absolutely takes you to the right flight deck. I think the elevators are slow. But, you know what? Time it. Let me know. It detailed my ship all right. Yeah, well then maybe it is faster. Maybe it is faster. The elevators are like, oh, so slow. I don't even know where the elevator button is on the M2 there. She looks just fine. Perfect condition. Alright, let's turn it sideways. Alright, lower it down. For me, it's less about speed, but being able to leave with the ship. Well, that's about speed. So if you reliably can get the M2 out by taking the elevator and not from the back, that means you're getting to the pilot seat quicker taking the elevator. I've escaped without appreciable damage using the elevator, soft up a few times using the cargo. Well, that's what I'm trying to say. So if what you're all saying is you almost always get to work taking the elevator, but you almost soft death a lot more going from the back, that means the elevator's faster. That's just all there is to it. I had no idea the M2 had an elevator that went all the way down. I've always taken the ramp. So you're telling me this elevator goes all... I just want to see. You're telling me this elevator goes all the way down? I want to see it. Yep, it sure does. Where's the button on this? So I might start coming in from the bottom. So is it a magic floating button? What is it? Let me send this thing up. Well, for the caterpillar, it starts shooting you as soon as you get on the elevator. For the cat, as soon as you're on the elevator, they start shooting it. That I've seen. Okay, so is it a floating button? I hate floating buttons, especially in space. So is it a magic floating button in space too? Is there an actual thing to hit? Because I have a hard time in space finding the floating buttons. Yeah, I know. I'm just saying on the caterpillar, as soon as you get into it, it starts shooting. For the M2, maybe the way that it is, it's so long or something, they don't consider you in until that door closes. In that case, then it's not even close. If this doesn't count until you get all the way up top, that's not even close then. Like, that would be so much faster. No, if you go forwards where the elevator comes out, you get, oh, that sucks. See, you're going to see how bad I am at this. It's going to take me, the time that I save going with this way, it's going to take me forever to find that. Yep. Hey, Daptole. So that must be different than the caterpillar. And that's okay. Yeah, if that's the case, if this doesn't start shooting you until it goes all the way up top, or at least the thing closes, it won't even be close. If it doesn't start shooting, it's still here. Yeah, this will be... If they don't start shooting until about right here, this will be so much quicker. Hey, Dr. Metropolis. I tried to join your server, and it said I couldn't. Is your server any good? My morning? It's 3:22 p.m. Afternoon, so... afternoon's going good. My morning was good, too. Pre-construction meeting is Wednesday. So, permits in, materials ordered, drywall's ready, kitchen stuff is here, pre-construction meeting's Wednesday. I'm excited. There are 2 points to operate the C2 lift in the space, the hatch the elevator comes out of, and a position in open space elevator occupies once deployed. You can operate it from either. The hatch is the easiest to locate. That's what I was trying to say. If there's a hatch, I can find it. Open space, I'd probably take forever, for me. I'd have a hard time finding an open space. I have a hard enough time finding these things like when they're sitting there still in the hangar. Might be why you had problems re-proing the light fighter approach. Yeah, well, that's 100% it. So when the light fighter, you know, I did another one yesterday morning, sometime Sunday or whatever, and you know, I was getting smoked with even the M2. You didn't tell me you were taking the elevator, Yuri, or did you? My text is DB1 typing. What will you raffling off? Sorry, Doc, we're raffling off codes that you use for the giveaway. So when you get codes, they give you entries into the giveaway. And the two giveaways, and it's for both giveaways, we're doing $230 worth of Steam gift cards, and we're doing RSI Perseus. Hello, I want to ask a question. Please, is the cutter a good starter ship that can do everything and store a mining mech? I don't... Are we talking is there a cutter and there's a Cuddy Black? Are we talking the same thing, guys? I don't think I have, I think I did, but we weren't aware of the bugs, so we just assume are roughly similar in ship time. Yeah. Let me finish this Mimic and we'll talk about that. Let me get my cargo down. We'll talk about that. Cutter cannot fit the mech. Okay, there you go. Well, we'll take a look at the starter ships for you. We'll bring up the starter page and we'll look at the ships, and generally the Titan is one of the best starter ships. If you're going to want to store the Atlas Geo, you're probably going to need a bigger ship. You're going to need a bigger boat. Can't the Rock and Geo fits just fine? Can't fit the Rock. The Geo does fit. Okay, well, there you go. Thank you so much. I want a ship that can do... Well, there isn't a ship that can do everything. Because it doesn't do mining salvaging, for example. But you can get some pretty robust ships that do a lot of stuff. I mean, there's so much to this game. There's so much to this game. But let me, we'll take a look at the starter packages. Cutter is great because the Atlas has mostly height issues and Cutter is mostly horizontal restrictions. There you go. I've never flown the Cutter. Unless we're talking about the Cuddy Black. You can fit multiple Atlases in a Cutler. Well, there you go. I don't know much about that ship. But I tell you what, we'll take a look at what the current starter ships are right now, and we'll talk about them. All right, where are we at? We're at 44 minutes, although a lot of talking and rambling. All right, there she blows. Boom, boom.
That's a win.
That's a win. Let's see here. Journal and resource drive. 1239. 1239. What did we say? 44. Oh shit. I gotta fix these numbers. Is the mech? I don't know the lingo. Yeah, we know what you're talking about. Well, there's multiple atlases, so the atlas is on there. We'll talk about it. Mission 1. Robert? Space Industries. Yeah, so that's what I'm trying to say. There's multiple atlases units. Also, Cat, you can open the other side and land it on the railing and avoid having to climb the ladder. Yeah, I saw that. I went in the back the other day and noticed that. But I don't have problems getting to the pilot seat, so I don't worry about it too much. Let me sign in here real quick. I got to authenticate. Hold on, let me get authenticated here. Robert Space Industry Code. All right, what are they selling these days? Let's see here. So games, no shop, pledge store. Let's see what the starter packages are. Game packages. So you don't have a game package, right? So let me see. We got the hauler, we got the generalist, we got the seeker, we got the duelist, the miner, hauler. We got two haul, outsider, advanced duelist, citizen starter, privateer. Okay, that's starting to get crazy. So this is a nomad. This has got robust cargo, like 24 cargo. I don't think you can fit an Atlas on here. This is the cutter. I've never flown the cutter, but I can see it now, what they're talking about. It's tall. And so that's what you need for the Atlases, is to get that height in. What's the SCU on that? Star, Citizen, Atlas. Not the style of that. I want the cutter. What's the SCUs on this? Just curious. 4 SCU, so they don't have much of a grid. I've never flown this. I don't know much about it. How much is this? 60 bucks? That's a good deal. Then, but the Nomad is open and back. I think there should also fit an Atlas. Yeah, I don't know if it'll stay on though, Doc. The Nomad has open back cargo. You can fit a rock ground vehicle, so you can for sure fit. Yeah, but I don't know if they'll stay on. Will they stay on? Yeah, usually if you're gonna use, yeah, if you haven't bought the game yet, you can use. What is my thingy? Mine is join the verse. Join the verse. Will it snap to the grid? Okay. I just hate to tell them the Nomad and it not fit. The Nomad's also much more expensive. It's $35 more. So this one you can put more cargo in here. Yeah. The Titan is a good robust vehicle in terms of SCU and stuff, but it won't fit a Atlas. This, if you want to mine. What is this one? The Intrepid. I don't know much about the Intrepid. This you won't be able to do much with. It's cool, but it's expensive for what it does. And what do you get here? The Advanced Duelist. What do you get here? This is the. What is this? Why are the arrow? Okay, it's like why don't they just tell you what the ship is? The Mustang Alpha. I've never flown this. And the Cutlass Black is probably one of the most robust vehicles in the game. It's one of the most robust vehicles in the game, but it is 125. How much is the Atlas Geo? Can you buy the Atlas Geo right now? Let's see here. Hey, McFly. So you gotta be careful. This is the one that does mining. It's $45. I don't know if you can get this in game. And don't get the regular Atlas because this one doesn't do mining. If you want to put a Atlas Geo in the cutter, then you make sure you get the Geo and not the regular Atlas. You can buy both, and you can buy it in game. I can't imagine it's too much. So you can do a few missions with your cutter and then buy the Atlas Geo. How much can how much that cost? Let's see here. Find in game. Yeah, 90,000. You can a couple of missions, mercenary missions, any kind of missions, and you can get this quickly. So you can buy the Atlas Geo in game. So you can get the cutter, do a couple of missions, and then yeah, but we're not talking about the ICTY. We're talking about the Geo. So 90,000. Now you can get it in game too. I have a Nomad too. It's just I'm in the middle of doing my missions. I would test it. Oh, and I want to test something else here. So OneDrive. See if I got a recovery here. Contracts. Offers. Hurston. No, we don't have it yet. Alright, let's get out of here. Recycle bin. Raffle entries. I wonder if that's what the temp drives are. That's why I keep losing it. I guess we'll just have to redo those. Sounds perfect. It sounds like it's easy to do. Get the cutter, buy the Geomac after I play some missions. Yep. Absolutely. And we're here. You got questions, come by. Something else too, when you bring up the like I said, it's always fine to come by here and ask questions. But when you're on the launcher, there is this new citizens section, and it's got some links to stuff. Hey, thanks for the follow, Mimic. There's some links, and in the middle is this find a guide. These are people that are playing it in game, and they don't mind helping you out like in the game itself. McFly. Hello, anybody home? You can click on this, find a guide, and that's somebody in game who's playing right now that will isn't real busy and doesn't mind helping you out. Shit, it didn't put me on my ship. I should have, this is why I should have checked my thing. God, it's annoying. Sometimes when even though my spawn was set for the Idris, it still didn't spawn me in there because of a new server shard or whatever. I should have reset that. It's so annoying. This is what I say, they have a persistent data, they have a data integrity issue. Data just fucking gets lost. It doesn't matter. They have data and it goes away. They have no means of keeping their data. I work on applications, and if I lost data the way they lose data, I would be fired. I'd just be flat out fired. It's why their long-term persistent isn't consistent. It's why when you switch from shard to shard, it's inconsistent. When you switch from server to server, it's inconsistent. They lose data just like it's just all the time. I did say McFly because Daffodil said, hello, anybody home? You know, from from Back to the Future. It doesn't matter, Yuri. I'm just saying, I don't care why their code broke. Their code broke. I don't care if I switched charge or whatever. That was the state of my character. His spawn was set for that ship. When they unstore it, then they need to fucking restore everything that goes along with it. Again, data integrity. They have no respect for data. They just fuck it. Some of this here, some of this there, some of the data for the freight elevator, some of the other data for the freight elevator. I am American. I'm on the East Coast. Right now I'm streaming a little bit more than I normally do because I'm on vacation. But after Thursday, I'll be back to my normal schedule. U.S. Eastern in the evening during the weekdays. And then stream a lot more on the weekends.
Now arriving.
They have no respect for data, man. They think data's a approximate thing in this game. That's what it is. They have no respect for data. Right, so like for me, I'm Scottish. I'll keep that in mind. Yeah, but during the weekday, I stream early. I have some early morning streams and stuff. Won't be real late. We got a lot of non-US folks in this chat. Ooh, what is this outfit?
Want your company to be a good company? Our corp's unique vertically integrated corporate parks offer amenities such as
We'll pull the Nomad up. We'll take the Nomad. At least they have an okay track record for your webpage store plus data. Yeah, they do. They're good with that. They do respect the data there. Be frank, most people see the CIG shop in US dollars because as far as I know, it's the default. I'm gonna open the elevator and stand and wait. I'll sacrifice this mission. That's all right. No, I believe. I'm convinced. All right, we're gonna pull a Nomad out. Do I now have an Atlas over here? Yeah, I have an Atlas. We'll pull the Nomad out since I'm gonna fly back to my vehicle.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Where's the Nomad? Oh, I don't have the Nomad on this account. I have it on my other account. I don't have a Nomad on this account. Where can you buy a Nomad? How much does a Nomad cost? Star Citizen Nomad. Finding game. It's on my other account, my Zero to Hero account. My Zero to Hero account's got something my other one doesn't have. Oh god, I don't want to go to. Well, I'm going to Hurston anyway. 1.5. That's like dirt cheap. I hate going to Lorville though. All right, I can only go so far, man. All right, what am I going to take? Let's fly. What do we normally don't fly? Maybe the Warden? It's asking for a coupon. Is that the code you were talking about? Oh, yeah. Hold on. So, no, not the coupon. Star Citizen, join the verse. No, it's not there. So, if you use that link, then it's going to automatically put in the referral code. Let me see. I don't know. Yeah, when I click the link, it doesn't do anything. But no, the coupon code is something else, I think. And again, you get an extra 50,000 UAC when you do that. So you get an extra 50,000 UAC. So you'll already be halfway towards the Atlas Geo. Damn, I thought I had a Nomad on this account. Will the Nomad fit in the, I want something small to fit in the hangar. Let's see here. Let's do a 135. Oh, I gotta claim it.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
What's the claim time on that?
Your insurance claim, thank you.
There we go, just 1 minute. What's the 85X look like? How far can you travel this thing? What's quantum field does this have? Yeah, we'll take the 100. So annoying. I had my spawn set there. It's just so annoying. Yeah, Jedi, I believe you. Everybody else said it's faster. They said it doesn't shoot you till you come up top. I 100% believe it. I don't need to be convinced. The elevator started moving on its own. That's weird. Guess now I'm gonna have a 135 on the ship, so that's a bonus. Alright, let's bring her up. Damn, I can't believe I don't have a Nomad on this account. There you go. Ship elevators generally retract that for a while. See, this cup is in my way. Just like a car relocks if you don't open any doors after unlocking it with your remote. Modern technology. Give me those fancy stairs. There we go. Come on in. Contracts. Hurston. 127. Grab that. Oh, come on. This game is so bad. I'm baffled by, hey, let's have one instance of a mission. Like, there's just no time ever. The second day after the Kickstarter was this, there's never was a point in time when the design of one instance of a mission was ever a good decision. It was never a good decision. Go Dodger. No, don't be sorry. Don't say sorry again. Another question. The order includes content that is in development, not ready to release in the game. Does that mean the ship is not ready? Ship is ready. What they're just covering themselves. What they're basically saying is the game's not done and they can make changes. But that the cutter is absolutely in the game. Let's just fly out of Hurston, then I'll be able to get to it. Because it's just an alpha game right now. It's not released. It's not 1.0. There's a lot of content to it. It's buggy. It is buggy. It has lots of bugs, but it has a lot of content too. And you can fly around your ship and you can shoot stuff. Yeah, you won't lose anything that you purchase in the store. Anything you pledge, you will not lose. You will have that on 1.0. When the game, so if you buy the cutter in the pledge store, and then you use in-game currency to buy the Atlas Geo, on 1.0, the Geo will be gone. You'll have the cutter still. Anything you pay with real money, you will always have, even after 1.0. Most of the ships you saw there, I paid with real money, so I'll have those at 1.0. But yeah, and the game's not going live for years. Right, that's perfect. I was worried for a second. Yeah, that would suck. If you lost your ship on 1.0, they wouldn't sell any ships. I mean, they just wouldn't sell any. And it's one reason why I have in the ships. It's like there's so much of this game I want to do, and I just don't want to spend time grinding getting the ships I want. Oh, Stringbox Gaming, welcome in. Thanks for the raid. Welcome in, welcome in. Are you playing some Star Citizen? Or something else? PAX, okay. How was PAX today? And you don't want this game. Friends don't let friends play Star Citizen. Exactly. See what I mean? If you want to be productive in a game, you don't want to play Star Citizen. And I joke, there's another guy that's going to start playing this game. It's buggy. You know, I'm wasting about 30 minutes here getting back to my ship because of a bug. You know. What'd you build? What are you working on in PAX Day? I think I might start playing it on Sunday mornings. Got some shopping done with my new tune. Got some nice foods and some new tools. Yeah. Correction. Friends don't let friends spend a lot of money on Star Citizen. Well, I got shitty ass friends then. For the record, I have spent way too much money on Star Citizen. I will use a 10th of the ships I own. But I do like having the ships when I want them. Yeah. But I mean, there's not a lot of games where you can walk around in your capital ship. Is there no OM markers, or am I not close enough here? It must not be close enough. Let's jump to this for a minute. Let's jump to the comma ray. Yeah, see, to me, old games I don't want to start getting into. I think whatever the streaming market is, it's dead on arrival. Like, there's already people that are so established in it. So for me, a game has to stream well for me to play it too. But otherwise, I'd give it a try. It's why I don't do a lot of Black Desert Online. I just think the market is saturated. Like, it is what it is. The upside to Star Citizen is crazy. Where's my ship? I can't figure out how to get to my ship. Yeah, I just think the upside to Star Citizen is insane. Oh, wait, is that my ship right there? No, that's a mining base. Where's my ship? I've seen you at 200 plus on here with Star. Yeah, I mean, on giveaway days, and when some people come in and raid, yeah, I'll have this Sunday is giveaway day for the it's a giveaway day for the gift card. So I'll have a lot of people online Sunday. Now, but what I mean by upside though, the game's not even out yet. If they launch Squadron 42, and if they can make this game stable and get to any of the stuff they promise, this game is going to be one of the most popular games. The upside to this is crazy. Where is my ship? Why can I not jump to him? Thought there used to be a marker here that you could click on and see your ship. Well, guys, we might be going back getting the Idris. No, we might do the Polaris version. We might test out the Polaris stuff. Oh, there it is. There he is. God, how convoluted. Yeah. The lower swirly with the ship one. I clicked on that, though. I didn't do anything. I mean, now that I found the ship and I clicked the ship on the map, it did. But I clicked on all three of these. If it works, yes. Sorry. I mean, you can preface that with anything in Star Citizen. If it works. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. It was just delayed. Well, there's just nothing like this. The upside to Star Citizen is crazy. Oh, shit. God damn it. That asteroid appeared out of nowhere.
Right turn, Clyde.
All right, we're gonna try the Polaris method and see how that does.
What we've got here is failure to communicate.
I ran right into that asteroid. Like, it just appeared right in front of me. I started going and then boom, it was right in front of me. Hey, see you later, old string box. Thanks for bringing your your viewers over. I appreciate it. If they want funny Star Citizen content, they're in the right place. If they want high quality Star Citizen content, they're in the wrong place. Rocks do be coming out of nowhere. And here, the thing is, that ship was fast, and so it got up on it in a heartbeat. Well, I guess we'll pull the Polaris. We'll test the Polaris method. We'll see how well we can do with that. We'll do 4 or 5 of those. So this one's different. What we're going to do is we're going to take a Polaris. We're going to load up 4 or 5 of those cargo missions. We're going to take the cargo, dump it into the Polaris, and then we're going to take that to a large hangar in extra large hangar in Lorville, or whatever the Hurston station is, and then dump them out. And we'll see what our SU an hour is. That was a sign I just need to give up on the Idris method.
City flight past, you be courteous to your fellow passengers. Keep conversation.
Master Chief.
Stand clear of the doors.
He's got a green vault gun too. Master Chief, where's the Halo ring? I know you hear me. 3-star general. But officer, the tree ran out in front of me. Is that a white backpack? You can't find a green backpack? There's no green backpacks in the whole game? This dude is like everything. Green gun, green sniper rifle, and a white backpack. That's what's so irritating about this game. So many nice suits and no matching armor.
Now arriving.
Pokes Master Chief. At first I thought it was pink. After they roll out the hotfix for the elevators, we'll pull the raft out, and we'll do some testing of those. I expect them to work, not because they fixed it, but because of a restart. Server restarts.
And report possible threats every time.
Hello Kitty fan? Yeah, do the Hello Kitty one. Somebody do the Hello Kitty one. I almost ended up playing Hello Kitty on Saturday. I was having such a bad time with Star Citizen.
This shall be
There
a
we
day
go.
for all to remember. Let us bravely charge the fields of Azeroth, from which...
Hey, fellas! Boy, this is neato, huh?
Butters, what the hell are you doing?
I got World of Warcraft like you said.
You can't be the dwarf character, Butters. I'm the dwarf.
Well, there's only like 4 races to choose
So
from.
pick another one. I'm the dwarf, you stupid asshole. Log out, create a new character, and log back in.
I like Hello Kitty on an adventure a lot more than this stuff.
Vehicle retrieval system.
Hey Jedi, yep. No hotfix yet, but TWISC is out. Ship Showdown Phase 1 will commence tomorrow. Today, elevators have been a bit better than a weekend. Been able to complete T4 with ArcCorp. Yeah, and I suspect Superclops. That's because of there's just less people playing today. This week in Star Citizen. Oh wait, no, I do have a Nomad. Here, hold on. We'll test this out real quick.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I do have a Nomad. Sorry, I lied. We'll test this right now. Okay, I want to recover some other ships too. I'm gonna go ahead and recover the Polaris, not the Polaris, but the Idris, just in case I need it later. Claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Also, there's like 7 things you can try to fix the elevator by doing. Yeah, I saw that one video you posted, Dory. What is my Polaris situation? Okay, they're both stored here. But I want to pull the Nomad out.
Visitors again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Let's see here. CO Nomad. Stored. Let's bring them up.
Your vehicle has been replaced, visitors.
We'll see if we can put the Atlas in there. We'll pull a Geo up just in case there's something funky about the Geo. Elevator. Do I not have any Geos here? Hold on, I gotta bring one.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Deliverable. Alright, let's grab one. Looks like he cleared the codes from the portal. Yes. Read the text on the portal. So on that same page, read the text that's above it. Alright, why is the Geo not showing? There we go. No, I'm not expecting people to read, but that means I don't have to repeat the same thing over and over again. I can say just read the portal. So long story short, when you get a code, you probably want to redeem it that day. I mean, they were always going to get purged out as they weren't needed. And so it made sense to get rid of them when they were no longer valid. Alright. Turn this on, turn this on. Where is... must be on the other one. I like the Nomad. The Ford Ranger of the Star Citizen vehicles. Hold on, let me open all doors. I'm gonna do something here real quick. Alright, we'll see how this does. So, I don't know, Mimic, if you're still there, but you're going to need a tractor beam. You're going to want a tractor beam anyway, a max lift. Those like cost 20k, 20,000 UAC. You can buy at most cargo places. Oh, you can. There is a ramp there, isn't there? I'm just saying you're going to want one anyway, moving cargo around. Because don't you have to place it to snap it? For it to snap on? See, I noticed this thing. Oh, it looked like it just snapped. Okay, he snapped. Supposed to be STV. They said there's going to be, they're working on a hot fix for the cargo elevators. Alright, why can I not go in here? There it goes. Alright, let's see if we have any issues when we close. Looks good.
Engine systems enabled. Launch complete.
Yeah. Rock and roll. Well, there you go. Works just fine.
Engines, all systems disabled.
I like the Nomad. Nomad's a great vehicle. 24 SCU. Can fit a Geo. Now, we don't know when they're going to roll out the fixed elevator, but apparently the freight elevators are working pretty good today anyway. Probably just because there's less people playing right now.
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Let's store this individually. Okay, let's expedite that one. There we go. Okay, rock 'em up. And then we'll pull the Polaris out. We'll try the Polaris method. Like I said, then if the hotfix comes in early enough for me, then we'll try the raft. We'll do some raft missions. Oh man, thank you for your relaxed and honest explanation of the game today. Bought game and pass tutorial. Been tumbling around in my shit, but have fun later trying first mission. No problem. No problem, Vespine. I'm glad it worked out for you. I'm glad the tutorial worked for you. The tutorial doesn't always work. That can be frustrating. Alright, what we're doing, we're pulling the Polaris out. Let's do the RSI. RSI Polaris. One or two? We'll grab one.
Your vehicle has been delivered to players' visitors again. Goodbye.
Oh shit. Thanks for the alert, Dr. Metropolis. Have a pina colada. Have two. Just don't get caught in the rain. I've just been doing recovery missions with my Polaris and filling it with 1 to 2K worth of stuff. But I get Grady and Pirates out there. Well, that's what I want to do, Dory. That's what I'm going to do. We're just going to dump stuff in the Polaris hangar. And we'll do 4 or 5 missions worth. Maybe 6 if we're going fast. And see how well it does. That's supposed to be like the fastest method. I want to see it myself, though. The Polaris might very well be the best ship in the game. And what I mean by that is there's just not much you can't do with this ship. Obviously, it's expensive, but like the Idris is very powerful, but it's a hell of a lot slower. Like if you had to rate the best ship in the game, you see the Polaris used for a lot of stuff. Just get an SCU for the resource drive. Brash. So what you do is you open the hangar door, you do the recovery mission, you do this mission. This one right here. Oh, did I lose it? Hurston, 127, I don't have it. You do the recovery cargo, not the recovery on the ground, but the cargo ship. And you just keep doing those and dropping them and picking up the cargo and dumping it in the hangar. Being able to one-shot a hammerhead feels pretty good. Well, and again, I'm not saying it's the best in everything. It's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is it's the most robust ship in the game. I think it might very well be the best ship in the game. Evil Muscle Man, welcome in, welcome in. Let me fix that. Alright, let's open the hangar. Alright, let's bring the landing gear up. So we're going to do some timings here to see how this does. Alrighty. Ludicrous speed. I am 1 hour and 34 minutes and only done one mission. Come on now, let's get out of the atmosphere. Man, I really wish docking was more reliable right now. Because I was going to totally pull these out of the station instead. Save about 5-10 minutes leaving the hangar. Alright, F2, let's set a course to Hurston. Oh, I can do the recovery cargo into Idris in 19 minutes. So I can do 3 an hour, so I can do 350 SU an hour with that. With this, I haven't timed it, so I'm going to try it out. We got the spreadsheet ready, that's why we're going to test it out. And some of it has to do with how you can unload the cargo. It's real easy. Because you can just basically turn the Polaris sideways and you can just drop the cargo out. It's just because of the hangar where it is. You can drop cargo in it easy, and you can drop cargo out of it easy. Now these, it'll take about 6-10 minutes to grab the cargo. So this one, instead of turning individually each cargo in, we're going to grab as many as we can and then turn it in all in one go. Best on another invisible asteroid. Bets? Well, it wasn't invisible. It just showed up real fucking late. Alright, let's see if we can get here. Plus, I have more survivability with the Polaris. Do the missions show up in Quantum? Here we go. There it is. Let's grab it. Oh, come on. Sucks. It's twice now. I haven't been able to grab it. Alright, we're going to set a new base for this. Let's do 1239, 1239. And we'll set the timing to be 140. So equal 60 plus 40 for now. We might change that. Contracts, offers, Hurston. I probably should set my spawn on here. Just in case something happens. Biggest thing with doing this is making sure you got all 4 corps unlocked for the mission so you're not waiting for new ones to populate. Just take the first one to see. Yeah, I'm wondering though. So I have all 4 corps and I was thinking about that, Dory. Is the quantum time more than just waiting for a mission to spawn in the same planet region though? I would think the quantum time would be too much overhead. But maybe not. I guess it depends upon how often they're spawning. Where's the med bay? I thought the med bay was like right here. Is this the med bay? What is this? Yes, it is the med bay. There's nothing that said med bay. So that was the only thing I'm thinking would be the quantum time would be so much overhead. Depends on how busy the shard is. Waiting for mission should be much quicker unless it's really clogged. Yeah, we'll just have to keep an eye on it and see how it is. In that case, I could have just seen what was in ArcCorp. I didn't have to quantum. Is there anything that says medbay? There is nothing that says medbay. There is nothing. Maintenance engineer access. What the hell? Open the door. Open up. Contracts. See, I don't think I've had a hard time getting them. It just seems like they show up eventually. Alright. So let's go to this one. Route. It might take me a little practice on this, so the first 4 or 5 may take some practice. Bunch of Chewy. Oh, what the hell? This game. Data integrity issue. They just fucking lose the data going from one server to another. And I have this problem sometimes with the mission not spawning when I get there. I've had that happen a little bit today. It's not spawning. It should have already spawned. Sometimes I can jump away and come back and it works. Oh, here we go. Man, that was some lag. Yeah, you don't want to spawn an asteroid in front of me, so I wreck. Press R to set route, save you 1 click. Probably I won't remember that. Ten clicks out. JW6319. What kind of vehicle are we looking here? An M2. Four clicks out. 3 clicks out. 2 clicks out.
Shields damaged.
So the position of this matters. Alright, so we want to rotate like this. Damn, they're shooting in here. Can I jump up out of here? Man, if I could jump out of here, that would be awesome. Is the, are the, on this level? Yes, the docking ports are on this level. This would be the fastest way. If they would open up. Where's the Hercules? What the hell happened? Oh shit, that's gonna make it harder. God damn it. That's gonna make it a lot harder. See, I don't know what happened there. But that's a bunch of bullshit. I was right under that. The hell? I don't understand what happened here. Did some ship bump me or bump the Hercules? Alright, probably could throw that right in there. Plus is but hot. I know. That's why I don't. That's why I don't understand. Pistol Pete was saying this was Piss Poor Pete was saying this is the fastest method, but he had a whole crew with him. He 100% had a whole crew with him, and you could already have somebody, you know, opening the M2, dumping cargo out. By the time I get there, my Polaris is going to get torn up. I just don't think solo this is the fastest. I kept arguing with him on that. That's why I wanted to test it. It's like there's not enough appreciation that when you have at least 2 people, you're gaining so much time. I mean, this would already be open. Someone have already opened this, right? Now, I can't stand in here because last time I stand in here, they blew the ship up. What the fuck? Probably a little practice, I'll get this down. This is the first one. But with 2 people, this significantly increases the time, or decreases the time. Can't fucking get the one I want. Give me, I'm literally fucking aiming for this one right there. Don't get in the ship. Don't get in the ship. God damn it, now it's too late. Yeah, these. I'm not too convinced solo this is that fast of a method. I'm just not. I'm just not. Now, if I position the Polaris a little bit better, like if you had a pilot and you had someone open up the M2, you could literally then position the Polaris so much better, right? You could then just literally have the thing in the hangar. And now I can't get that fucking box. He's like, oh, this is so fast. He had a crew of like 5 people helping him out. So much bullshit. Well, yeah, I can, but then I have to go all the way back in. Like, of course I fucking can. Of course I can, but then I got to run back to the pilot seat. Now, with some practice, you can probably get efficient with where to put it and stuff. We're just going to get this out. Probably what I should have done is just kind of just put this here like that. Now, if you position the Polaris and the Hercules perfect, Man, you could dump this so quickly. Because you just drop it right into the Polaris hangar. Oh, that's good. I'm gonna lose that one. Where did that cargo go? Did it just disappear? There it is. The first time I did this, I had the Polaris position better. Alright, if I'm missing any. We'll get the hang of this. We'll get this position better. Yeah, on the other attempts, didn't know if positioning would be risky. Now we can position it better. It's just like I said, if you have more than one person, one guy can open it up, and then you can reposition the pilot can reposition the Polaris. But I can probably get the hang of it. Polaris has got a tractor beam. But where do I get the tractor beam? I got to go open the Hercules. So then I got to go run back to the tractor beam? No way that's faster. If you position the Polaris right, this shouldn't be a problem. You got to position the Polaris right. I mean, you got to run out to open up the Hercules. And to go back and use a tractor beam makes no sense. I don't want the cargo bay. The key to this is the hangar. I definitely don't want the cargo bay. I want the hangar. Because the other phase of this is taking it to the extra large hangar, turning the Polaris sideways, and then just dropping the cargo down into the freight elevator. Why am I not moving? Yeah, you're gonna see if you do this right, this is a pretty efficient method. It's supposed to be the fastest, but I don't know about it being the fastest solo. That's why we're gonna time it. Where are all the quantum markers? I can't find a single quantum marker to get out of here. There was one. Okay. Contracts, offers, Hurston. Alright, we gotta wait for a new one. I don't know. I joined somebody's server. Little Caesar. I don't know what server I'm on. Is there something that takes you directly to the contact screen? So Moby-Glass map, camera view, engine power. No. Come on, give me a mission. There we go. There it is. Accept. Perfect. Oops. There and there. Punch it, Chewie. Five 524 kilometers. What's going on? Jesus Christ. Alright. Give me a mission. There we go. Got an objective. How far away are we? 10K. Alright, what do we got this time? We are dealing with... looks like another M2. We'll get this position better this time. Six clicks out. .5 clicks out. 3.5 clicks out. 3 clicks. Where's the M2? There it is. We're gonna do better this time. Like, could you imagine someone's popping out now and they're going and open up the hangar door, the ramp of that, and then you could just, you could literally slide the ramp right into the Polaris. We're gonna do this real close. Yeah, that should rock and roll. I'm gonna try the MPU cargo with the Polaris. Ooh. Because I can have that in the hangar door. And just pop that out. There's supposed to be a thing there too. Wouldn't it be great if the cargo just fell out? They for sure blow if you walk in the ship. Well, they've blown me up before. I've died. They start shooting that ship, and if you don't get that cargo out in a heartbeat, I have been sent to the hospital. Now this has been one of my better setups here, because this is just falling right down into it. I was right there at the end of the door and they blew up the M2 on me and I died. Looks like everything. They even got the door all the way up. I don't know how. The M2 must have moved. That's 2. Only way to keep them from shooting the ship is shooting them down first or running off with the ship before they can finish the job. Well, even if you're running off the ship, they still shoot it. They just, eventually they can't catch you if you get out. Once you get in the ship, they start shooting it. Alright, there we go. Now I'll get some quantum markers here, hopefully. Where are all the quantum markers? Not many. Alright, contracts. Abandon. Offers. Hurston. Oh, am I going to get lucky here? Yes, sir. Accept. Nope. Didn't get that lucky. Now I gotta wait the whole refresh time. Shut up, I'm delivering your cargo. I'm gonna deliver it. I just hate that you're competing with everybody for these missions. This is stupid. That's just the dumbest design ever. What do you expect from someone who doesn't think they write spaghetti code? But everything breaks all the time. That's almost a symptom of spaghetti code. They have dependencies they are not clear of. That is the definition of spaghetti code. When somebody implements a feature and it breaks a whole bunch of stuff because they weren't aware of all those dependencies, that's spaghetti code. 100%. Okay, got it. All right, let's roll. Now with the caterpillar, I'm about to open up all the doors individually. That will be too bad. How far away are we here? Jesus. This might have bugged out. We'll see. We'll see if this loads. When I usually go to the quest and then it gives me a new location farther away like that, that's almost for sure a bugged out quest. Oh, no, here we go. We got it. Radar contact. $13 clicks from that guy. Alright, let's get our shields on. See what we're dealing with here. Can't seem to get the target selected. There it is. Caterpillar this time. Alright, we're 3 clicks out. Alright, we're gonna do one like that. This one you might want to be upside down, that way the hangar doors aren't in the way. Of course the sun's in the way. Hotfix channel with freight stacking fix was open a few minutes ago. Cool. Of course, I don't know if that's right side up or not. I'm not gonna worry about it. Get it over both holes. That way it can work on either side. Depending upon where we're at. That looks pretty good. It's the first time I'm doing a caterpillar, so I'm not too sure of the best alignment here. Open up. EVA out. Oh, I picked the elevator side. Damn it. I moved the ship. Let's go check this side out. God damn it. Good thing I got my spawn set. They shot me. They shot me, Kirk. They shot me. Just moving cargo, man. Y'all shooting an innocent man.
Shot an unarmed man.
He should have harmed himself.
That's absolutely right. Oh, why does the spawns take so long? Sometimes they load fast, sometimes they do not. Here we go. Okay. Let's try this again. So they're shooting at the ship, and this not a very good angle here. PDCs, you gotta do a better job. Oh, my poor dead body. I'm getting shot at again. What the fuck? Maybe this side's worse. This side might be worse. I'm gonna go back to the other side. This side seems to have more fire. Alright, we're gonna go to the other side. This side seems to be unsafe. Alright, so we've done that one, that one. That one's already conveniently open for us. Looks like my bedroom. Oh, come on. Oh, there's a box there. I do like unloading this. This is easier than the M2. Yeah, it was convenient of you to shoot open the doors for me, guys. Appreciate it. It looks like everything. And then you just run back in. Easy peasy. I think you can load up a bunch of these. Alright, let's see if we can get out of here. Contracts, let's abandon. Abandon. Offers. Hurston. Alright, we'll have to wait a minute.
You have an obligation to Hurston.
I'm gonna turn all the cargo in.
The contract you accept.
I'm going to finish it. Just leave me alone. Come on, load up. Contracts. Hurston, give me the contracts. Show me the contracts. This is the slowest part. Just waiting for the contracts to show up. Here we go. Accept. Maps. Let's see here. Go there and route. Punch it, Chewie. Come on. There we go. Major torque imbalance. Major. Alright, there we go. Punch it. Spawn the mission, please. Spawn the mission. Come on, spawn the mission. Where's the weapons test facility? I don't even see any asteroids or anything. We're gonna have to jump away and come back. Let's go to there. Oh, there goes. Stop. Stop. Turn, turn, turn. Everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn. Alright, load in this time. I think it overshot it. Like this is what I was talking about. When it gets bugged, you start getting, you go to your marker and then it gives you a different location. Yeah, this is almost for sure not it. And I'm gonna go here, it's not gonna be there. Because I just jumped to the location. It's bugged out. Yeah, we're gonna have to drop this. Contracts and abandon. Offers, Hurston.
Carmichael here. You have an obligation to Hurston and to me.
And you have an obligation to send me the correct location, Holmes. Carmichael. Get your shit together before you start cutting on me. Oh, I've been tired today. I slept in though. I even took a nap. Hey, Attack Cat, what's going on? Happy Monday. I hear it's on the Hotfix channel or something. We'll after they drop it, we'll test it. We'll see how it does. We'll do some raft missions with it. Come on. This is the dumbest part. And you know what? This has to be not that difficult to correct. Is that just a client end or does that carry over to live? I don't know. You don't have to close, open a mobile glass service. The thing is, Yuri, I have never seen that work. I have never seen that work. Like I've just never seen it work. I've just never seen this work. I've never seen it update. Well, I've just never seen it. That's the first time I've seen it work. Because I've done it a few times and it just never worked. Alright, let's try this. Oops. Then we can do it. That's the first time I've ever had that work for me. Guess I just wasn't patient enough. That's because the update only happens every few minutes server side. Just not patient enough. Alright, please load in. Please load in. Please load in. Please load in. Give me a mission. Give me a mission. It's not good. We might go turn this cargo in. Because it's clearly bugging out. Oh, no, we got it this time. Well, I heard the radar contact, but I don't have a... Oh, there we go. So now we got an arrow. Alright, what do we got this time? Got another cat. I like the cat. Cat was easy. Cat was easy peasy. Alright, 5 clicks out. Four clicks out. Hey, Citizen Spooner, what's going on, man? Oh, did you raid? I tried to do the host thing yesterday. I could not figure out how to do it. I gotta Google it or something. I didn't find any obvious button in the channel manager. Did not find any obvious button. Looks like we can rotate a little bit. There we go. Alright, we'll put it right at the edge there and we'll have the whole thing to work with. Alright, that'll be super easy. Turn it a little bit there. We got it perfect. Alright. Let's open our doors. There we go. I gotta go for food, raid and dash. Nope, see you later. On the dashboard button, bottom, host button. Alright, see you later. Alright. This time I'm gonna do this one so the door is open. If I die. And this is the closest to the medical side. Oh, come on. The hell's going on? The fuck? I want to do this side over here. There we go. So probably, yep. I swear. Why doesn't S work just as good as X? Why is X better? I'm getting hit. So it's super easy. Once you kind of get the hang of it. Depends. X generally counters your current gravity. S is only backwards. Beyond that, yeah, but I would think S would be faster than X. Like you're literally trying to go backwards. My caterpillar alone. This is super easy though. It's starting to get pretty full, though. We'll turn this in and see how we're doing. We'll go ahead and we'll turn this in and see how we're doing. That's everything, right? I probably should be careful and not get stuck. Damn it. Jump into an orbital marker from outside the orbit always causes you to miss by a bit because the nav system does not account for the rotation of the celestial body. Or even worse, they probably faked that and fell. Oh, it expired. I wasn't posted to the chat. I missed that. I didn't see that getting held there, Yuri. The phrase they didn't like is they probably fake. I don't know what, is that Twitch's mod that's stopping that? Man. So this is probably about as worse as I can do this run, so this should be worst case. Have I ever played Hitman? No. Like, isn't Hitman a completely different type of game? Have you seen you can get a Hawaiian shirt in the game on Twitch drops? Well, just because a game has Hawaiian shirts doesn't mean it's a game I want to play. Isn't Hitman just some single player, first person shooter type detective assassination dude? Well, we're going to run this. This is probably the best. We're going to see. We're going to turn this in and see how much we got and what the time was. Third person shooter? That's even worse. I hate third person shooters. I do like Gears of War, but they're very few in our between. Oh shit, I meant to close my doors. Sneaking around map using environmental knowledge to get someone and not get caught. Not really a shooter if you do things right. Jump. Alright, let's kill that. Okay. Let's drop this. Contracts. Let's drop this one. Okay, let's grab this one. But supposedly this method I'm doing here at TechCat is the best way to go about doing it. You basically do the large cargo retrieval and then do a bunch of missions, fill up your Polaris. And where is the... Now that I need the mission, that's the one mission not showing. The generic resource mission. That thing is always showing. And now that I need it, it's not showing. Well, anyway, we're going to... is it Lorville that's in Everest Harbor? Because I need an extra large hangar. Yeah. Because I need an extra large hangar for this next step. Punch it, Chewie. Contracts. Huh. What the hell? Can't see shit. Why is it so dark? I have no idea where the spaceport is in Lorville. Yeah, sneaking around the game. Yeah, I tried playing one of those Assassin's Creed games, and I don't know, I just couldn't seem to do it. Alright, going to a city I rarely go to. There's clouds everywhere. See if I can find the spaceport. Is that it in the middle? Is that it right there? It has a rectangle of floating hollow signs around it. What would be your top 3 games? What would be your top 3 games be that you play? That I play? Like today, or top 3 games of all time? I mean, I'm playing the games I want to play. And they kind of change. Some games are not as good. All time? Oh, that's easy. In no particular order, Ultima 5, Star Wars Galaxies, Skyrim, Halo Combat Evolved, and I'm probably leaving room for adding something number 5 in there. Huh. Wouldn't it be cool if you could actually get like a waypoint to the fucking starport? I really hate going to a new city that I'm just not familiar with. They just make this very hard. Thank you. Adds more observer lore than simply Star Citizen. Ultima 5 was the first game that I was blown away with. We played the shit out of that in the 80s. No, it'd be far too easy and gamey. It needs to be immersive. But it's bullshit because in 2025 I have a GPS. You tell me in 2955 they wouldn't have a fucking GPS? They take you right to it. Look, it says Tesla Spaceport. I mean, it actually wouldn't be gamified. Right now, it's gamified to be stupid. What's everyone on the servers being kind of... It's better today. I haven't done... They're supposedly rolling out a hotfix for the freight elevators. After that happens, I'm going to pull out the raft and we'll do some missions like that just to see how they're doing. It's not the most efficient for me right now because this is obviously a lot better. But I don't mind, you know, just doing it, seeing how things are going. Now, I haven't personally done this, so I don't know the best way. I hope I don't hit that sign there. I just noticed. I just noticed, Yuri. I was like, I'm going to hit that sign. So we are going... God damn, it's a fucking crane over my hangar. What the fuck? So we are going to lower this a little bit. Alright, we are going to rest it. The crane is immersive. Alright. Then we're going to do this. Where is... Okay, alright. I think we're going to do this. What's going on? Why won't I rotate? There we go. Okay, this is the next part. Ah. Why is it keep loading up my inventory? We're gonna come by this side door because I don't know if I have a path to all the hangers, the buttons. There you go. Easiest unloading game. Those are unintentional. In this case, this is what I wanted. Alright, I kind of gotta get it started here. Shit. Alright, let's get a couple of these going. I haven't done this before. It's the first time ever doing this. So I don't know how easy it's going to be. And it just fall right down. There we go. Alright, having a hard time. There we go. Boom. See how they just fall down? Boom. So what is keeping this one from going up? And then you combine this with lowering the freight elevator trick, lowering the hangar trick. This is going to be awesome. I won't even have to put these in the freight elevator. Careful with the lowering the hanger trick. I had it eat 2k of SCU. Yeah, we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it right. You gotta do it right. Oh, that one didn't go down. So if it's above the hanger, it won't go. I mean, if there's a risk to lowering the hanger trick, then I would do this right by the freight elevator and just pop it over. Ah, shit, didn't get it far enough out. Look at all that cargo moving around. Oh, there's my dead body. What do you think? You think I should load this in a freight elevator or try and see if we can lower it in the hangar? It's going to add so much more time putting it in a freight elevator. Plus, if I was going to load it in a freight elevator, I'd have put this a lot closer. I purposely put it in the middle so that would lower. Does the ship cargo have to be the center of the hangar? The real key is that the cargo has to be under the ship. If the cargo's not under the ship, then it won't store. So if you have it over in the corner, you need to ship over in the corner. In my main hangar, what I did was, because I did this with the raft, so what I did was I just brought the Idris up and then lowered the Idris back down, and that caused all the cargo to store. Alright, is that everything? I tried with the raft and how the cargo go under, but it did near the edge of the hangar and not a single box deposited. It looks like, oh no, there's one more there. Should I turn the engines off? Is that a bug or a feature? I don't know. Shit, I went the wrong way. It's definitely worked. I've used it with the raft method. It basically goes to your local inventory, so then in cargo, all you have to do is lower it, raise it up in the freight elevator, and bring it back down. All features, some are just unwanted features. It wouldn't surprise me if they hated it so much that they hot fix it. They can't fix them as other stuff, but they'll fix shit like that quickly. Let's see where the legs are. Nice, I won on both that time. Excellent. Quick fix for the things that have a low chance to break other things. I don't think I'm on any boxes. Shit. Here we go. I will do the port side. Can I jump out of the Polaris or will it hurt me? Why does this get messed up? Why does my view get messed up sometimes? And I don't know how to fix this. Like, the view is weird. There, it's better. That won't kill me, right? Why is he stopping? Why is he like not moving at all? Did I break a leg? Jesus fucking Christ. Do I have an injury? But it's not showing me any injuries. There he goes. There, he's going back slow again. Look at this. Why is he going so slow? There, well, that was wild. Have to go to bed, Little Caesar? Yeah, I did. I scrolled. I've even held down the shift button.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Please visit us again. Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
6 hours overhead overseas. Yep, see you later. We're going to lower this, see if this works. RSI Polaris. RSI Polaris, where are you at? Alright, storm.
Vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Alright, let's see if we can get the mission here.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Now the regular resource mission's not showing up. This one. Why is it not showing up for Hurston? There he is. Okay, we got that. 255.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System. Your vehicle, please visit us again. Goodbye.
If we bring it up and lower it again, I think that's the real trick here. Hello from New Zealand. That's far away. Conduit the Collective. Welcome in here. Welcome in. Might do a different ship, bring a different ship up and down if this doesn't work. Not yet.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
Let's bring the head. Ooh, that's an Evers Harbor. What's a big ship? Hey Zoo, welcome in. Let's get a big ship here. Let's bring this.
Your vehicle has been replaced.
They probably fixed it. $100 they fixed this. That's why we lost the cargo. I bet you anything they silently fixed this method. That's why Dory was saying it ate his cargo too. This 100% worked before. Let's fix all the workarounds instead of the bugs. Exactly. I bet you they fixed this. That's what they did. And so now they just lose your cargo. When before it was going to the local inventory. There she is. Forgot what I named her. What is this ship name? It's just gone, man. Shit's gone. It ate the cargo. They fixed this. This was working. This method was 100% working. And they're like, "Oh no. That's now it's like quality of life feature." They 100% patched this, and they didn't give any notes about it. Well, they can do server-side patches at any time, Zoo. But yeah, there's supposed to be a patch coming out soon. It's on the Hotfix channel. Yep. 100% they fixed that.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
I don't know how much cargo that was, but it was a good amount. That's alright. I wanted to see if that would work. So that method is really, really fast, but next time we would have to move the Polaris over by the freight elevator so we can drop it by it and then load it in. Let's just lower him one last time just to make sure. So is there a hotfix client here? Yeah. So maybe I'll do this and we will test out the raft. Let's see here. Where do I want to go? Program files. C. Program files. Robert Space Industries. Star Citizen. Let's rename this to Hotfix. And I made updates to that, so I'm going to copy that over. Okay. Huh, still says install game. Is there patch notes? Let's see if we got any patch notes. No patch notes. This week in Star Citizen. Hello, everyone. This week in Star Citizen Live, we officially welcome Simon Gershon, our new audio director. Okay, yeah, we talked to him. Only a short entry in a hotfix channel thread. Central thread. Directly issues. The audio team dove into your top questions. We're also actively addressing key issues live 421 with a new hotfix getting ready to be rolled out to all servers today. This should solve issues with stacked cargo boxes on freight elevators. While we continue proving 421 progress in Alpha 4.3 is well underway. Let's see what's going on this week. Tuesday kicks off Ship Showdown, where the favorite playable ships go head to head for Ultimate Glory. Phase 1 is all about the nominations, so rally behind your top picks. Alright. Wednesday, we'll update the public roadmap. Okay. Friday, be sure to check out the RSI Weekly newsletter. Kind of a blah week. Really not much going on. We are rolling out. This will take over servers that crash. We're currently testing the client-side portion of hotfixes for stacked boxes. Yeah, I don't know where I was going to be at. That sucks. I lost all that cargo.
Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Oh, I know, and I read it. I wanted to test it and see. I don't mind. But I felt like they've hotfixed this somewhere along the weekend or something. Wow. I have nothing here. I wonder if it only works in your. I bet you it only works in your home hangar. Either they hotfixed it, or it's probably related to your home hangar. There might be more code check in your home hangar. Another player just boarded your ship and stole it. Well, that sucks. Where were you at? Yeah, man, every time I've done it's been my home hangar, because I started with ARP Corp. This is the first time I've done a different corporation, right? So ARP Corp's my home, so I did it in my home hangar, which that might have something to do with it. Yeah, that's not there. All right, let's exit out. Actually, tell you what, I'm probably just going to wrap up. I think we'll wrap up. We'll do a raffle or two here. I don't know why. I'm just tired today. Murder hobos camp, large retrieval areas. Got to be careful. On landing pad to load cargo. That sucks, man. I hear you. That really sucks, AZ Cactus. Yeah, I even took a nap today, man. I was gonna stream like all day, and I was just doing some other work and stuff like that. But I'm gonna let them get the fix in. I might log in myself personally and just check this out, but I'm tired. We're gonna go get something to eat. Let's see here. Who are we gonna raid? We'll kick another raffle off here while we're waiting. No world. Mr. Photog, Enterprise, Red Monster. Have we ever done Red Monster? I don't think I've ever done. And you know what? He does a lot of work for the mining community. I don't think I've ever rated him. Alright, after this raffle's over, we'll show the code and we'll raid Red Monster. He's usually not streaming when I get done streaming. Get something to eat. Get in early. Yeah, but I've raided Hydrosa. I'll do him in the future. But I've never raided Red Monster, so I'm going to raid him. I've just never raided him. He's never on. Hydrosa's on sometimes when I raid. And I've raided him a couple of times. Alright, who's going to win? Who's the winners? I don't know. I don't have a kitchen, so we usually go somewhere and get something to eat. Although, pre-construction starts Wednesday. What's up, baby? Pre-construction's Wednesday. I get to write a fat-ass check Wednesday. Just let me wrap up, baby. Alright, so Stella Gar and Marcus. Alright, so let's show our last bonus code. That's doing that, and let's get Red Monster up. Alright, raid channel.
Did he really go and... Okay.